Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be my first update for Beauty A to Z, in which I have like two Beauty A to Z challenges. One with eyeshadows and then one with regular beauty items. It can be anything. And my goal is to hit pan in all of those eyeshadows and I think finish almost everything else. And to make this video not too long, I'm just going to dive into the products I've been working on the most and show you the empties and pans and stuff, all of that good stuff. If that sounds good to you, let's go. Let's start off with the non-eyeshadow products. Now this is a challenge if you haven't been here before or if you haven't seen this project before. It's all about taking all the letters of the alphabet and then connecting them to products. So I haven't been working too much on the letter A or B, but then we have the letter C, and I have something from Christophe Robin, and I have this scrub for my hair. My first hair scrub I've ever tried, and it's very, very interesting. It really lathers up your hair. I did not expect that. I didn't have to use as much as I thought. It wasn't as scrubby as I thought. It actually felt really, really pleasant using it. But when I rinsed it off afterwards, my hair felt very dry. And you know, nothing that a good hair mask can fix or something like that. It's supposed to be a soothing detox treatment shampoo. I missed that part. It actually says once a week apply a tablespoon size onto wet hair. It doesn't say I had to have, you know, used shampoo before. Maybe this was a shampoo. Anyway, I used a shampoo, then this, then hair mask, then a conditioner. So I did a lot to my hair this month. As you can see, I used it up. I think I used it three times to use it up. And yeah, I quite enjoyed it, even though it kind of felt like it was stripping my hair a little bit. It also felt like it did something good for some reason. But anyway, that one is out, and that means I can check the letter C off my list. Then we come to the letter D, and I have finished this Dream Oil. I had been working on this for maybe 3 or 4 months before putting it in here. So it did not take 6 uses in total, but I only had to use it 6 times in this particular project to finish it off. I am really beginning to realize how wildly different products are. I am working on a Charlotte Tilbury, like a mini face oil. And it feels like it's taking forever. Like I haven't used it that many times, but I didn't think I would have to use it more than maybe 7 times or something to actually get it out. But I'm using that. I'm continuing to use that. And it's so little, while this, it only took a few months. So yeah, it's interesting how far some products go and how short other products go. You know, it's just an observation. Then just to quickly tell you a little about some other things that I've been working on. I have finished 2 sheet masks from the sheet mask book that I introduced last time. I've used the dry shampoo 3 times, but otherwise I haven't worked on the products until the letter J. And I chose this Joy Pixels sheet mask. I think this is so cute. I love emojis, but yeah, I think I have a picture of me actually trying this on, and I don't know, I do not look like an emoji. I look like a clown. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look cute. It looks weird. But yeah, it was fun to try, but no. I wouldn't repurchase this, but yeah, it was a fun idea. I like the packaging. But that's about it. So we're jumping down to the letter M. We have this micellar water. Like I thought, it didn't take too many times to actually finish this one. I used this 8 times more to finish it off, but I have been using this for, I don't know, a year and a half, something like that. And it's finally gone. So that is a celebration thing. I haven't really used a lot of micellar water. It looks like it when I looked at the like yearly empties. I think I had finished like three of them, but one was almost done. It was like as much as this one had in it, like last month. And I didn't have to wash that off. Then the other one was also one of those like 3-in-1 or 7-in-1 or something like that that was supposed to do many different things, so I didn't have to wash it off. But otherwise, like, micellar waters is like a soapy water. So from my experience, or from what I've heard from people, is that you should actually wash it off, which is why I don't use it very often, because if I would use a micellar water, it's because I'm lazy. I don't want to wash my face. I'm just tired. I want to go to bed, you know? So yeah, I don't use micellar waters like this that often. Then we have a nourishing foot cream that I've been using a couple of times. We have the Oskia Renaissance mask that I've been using twice. Oh, I should have brought it here though, because it looks very interesting. It has like this peachy tone to it. I thought it would be a white mask, but it is quite beautiful actually. It is like a peachy to orangey tone, and when you actually work it into your skin or onto your skin, it becomes white, and yeah, I like it. Then I've begun just once to use the Queen of Space perfume, but like I said, just once so far. I like it better than when I rolled it in already, so that's a good thing. I don't know how it is for you, but for me, perfume, I really go between loving some perfumes and not loving them so much, and then loving them again. Like, some scents are, well, really that way. I love citrus scents, for example, but then there are certain scents that I'm like, I'm not sure I like, but if I use it 3 days or something, I get used to the smell and I love it. Sometimes, not always, but you know, it's strange that you can adapt so fast, or not even adapt, like adapt to love it, or, you know, really enjoy it. But anyway, I've used the whipped body butter a few times, which I'm very happy about because it's very thick. It smells a lot. It's a nice smell, but it's very overpowering. I'm very glad I've gotten a couple of uses out of that one. You can't see much of a difference though, that's why I didn't bring it here. Then I used a shampoo twice. Then we have a conditioner by We Are Paradox. Yeah, as you might be able to see, this is an empty. You don't have to use it that many times, I think 3 times. Yeah, 3 times to empty this. So it doesn't contain that much. I have long hair, but still, yeah, it doesn't give you very much. And the last thing I want to talk about in this portion of the video is this lip gloss from ZC. This is beautiful. I'm going to swatch it for you. And I didn't actually love it that much in the beginning. Oh, it actually kind of matches my my shirt today. But yeah, it's a little bit too red for me. So when I used it on its own, maybe the first 2 times, I didn't like it. I was like, no, am I going to try to finish this one? I have to use it a lot and I don't really love this color on me. But then I used it over lipsticks that weren't quite the right shade for me. I have a quite purple lipstick that I'm working on, a mini, and it doesn't go with all of my looks. So I kind of neutralize it with this because this makes it more pink or a mauve tone, which goes kind of together with everything instead. So this has been a really good lip gloss for brown lipsticks, purple lipsticks, and you know, it's good on lipsticks, but I don't love it on its own. So that's good to know. But it's interesting that something I didn't love from the beginning is something that I now am like, how will I be able to manage without this? Because this makes everything else look so, well, it becomes more wearable with this. Even colors that are hard for me to use. So love this one. That's a nice surprise. It's kind of surprising me twice because I thought I would love it because it's a lip gloss and I kind of love all lip glosses that I've tried. So I thought I would love it, then I didn't love it, and then I loved it again. So it's been on a journey, let's just put it that way. So those are the products I wanted to talk about in that portion of the video. Let's talk eyeshadows now. It's not as much to talk about because I am just working on a few palettes at a time. The first one I want to talk about is for the letter B, and that one comes from this Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018. And I worked on this marshmallow here. And as you can see, we have a nice pan in this, and you might be able to see that huge dip around it as well, which isn't very hard to get. I mean, this is an easy shade that I can use for setting my eyelids, or, you know, even if I don't have an eyeshadow base, it's really nice to go in with that one to kind of smooth out the colors a bit and create a good base. So that one I used 9 times to get pan. I think I had a good dip in it before though. Then for the letter G, we have the shade Graceful from this palette here. It's the Pro Peach Origin by Catrice. And it's this one in the middle right here. Maybe you can see that. Yep, there it is. It's a nice shiny pan. This is like a champagne-y color, very, very easy to use. It's one of my lighter shades that I was working on, so I could use it in the inner portion of my eyelids. Worked very well. How many times did I use that? I used it 6 times to hit pan, so not very much. For the letter M, we have Makeup Mecca, and we have this Back to Basic Burn Tones, and I'm working on Warm Breeze up here. As you might be able to see, I do have a little bit of a dip. That's better. I have a pretty big dip actually. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan yet. I've used this about 15 to 17 times, and yeah, it's a lot more hard pressed than I thought it would be. And as you can see, I have actually dropped this a few times, so this is very loose. I just pressed these 2 down with my finger when it had shattered and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how long this this lasts. But anyway, that's a good dip, isn't it? And now I'm going to talk about 3 palettes that I used quite a lot together. So let's start with this Elba 2 Mini Sky palette by Odin's Eye. I've used this a couple of times, not too much, but I used this in the outer corner of my eyelids to deepen up the shade, to make it more of a pinkish purple, let's say. And then I went in with the LH Cosmetics Shimmer Saga and the shade Love. So as you can see, I've used this one a few times, and yeah, this is one of those ridiculously really expensive palettes. It is beautiful. I will say that. I don't think it's worth like $50 for 4 shades for like any formula. It doesn't matter if it's really, really good. If it doesn't make me like lose weight and stuff, no, it's not that good. So this is how it looks. Like, I haven't seen a shimmer like this before, I think. Like, it's so shimmery. Look at that. It's kind of a metallic, but really not. It's not a metallic. It's like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I think I will love to play around more with that one. And then in my inner corner, or inner third of my lid, I used this one. This is from the Ice Cream palette from ZZ. Can you see how deep this is? Like, I have such a deep dip. I am astonished that I haven't hit pan yet. I love this one as well, but it is pretty, like, you have to dip your fingers pretty hard or very light. It depends on what you want with it, I guess. But, you know, it doesn't pick up that much. You can almost not see it if you don't use a lot of it. So I try to use a lot of it because otherwise it just doesn't show up. So that's why I have a huge dip on it. So what I did was actually take a brush to kind of loosen up the shimmer here in the middle, and then I used my finger to make it easier to pick it up. That's why I have that big dip. This was for something cute, for Q. And yeah, I only used it 5 times, but I have such a huge dip. So I think I will be able to hit pan on that one until next time. What else do I have to talk about? We have this Cool Down palette. We have 2 shades from here. We have Unveil, which is this one. I haven't hit pan on that, but it does have a pretty good dip. I don't love brown shimmers, like dark brown shimmers. I don't really know what to do with it. Yeah, sure, I can deepen up my outer V. I can deepen up like out here, but I don't need very much, and I don't feel like I need it. I can have a light shimmer over all of my eyelid and be done, because I love that look. I don't feel like I have to have many shades and make like a halo eye or something. So yeah. On the other hand, it depends on what season I'm in. Before I used like 8 shadows for one look. Now I can use like 3 and make a really good look. But most often I use like 6 shadows. Anyway, and then I have Chillax, which is that one right here. And as you can see, I do have pan in that one. So that is very exciting. So that means I have hit pan on 3 shades and I have finished 5 items. I have calculated that I need about 3 pans and 3 other items every month to be able to, you know, finish all of this in time in 1 year. Since I started a little bit late. I started last month instead of in January. So I'm well on my way. I am on track. I am so excited. And I can't wait to play around more with the purple and pinkish tones here that I've started on with the Shimmer Saga. Like, oh, it's such a beautiful shade. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And to use that lip gloss, I didn't say where I was, but I think I'm down to like here or something like that. So it's not that much left. On the other hand, I don't know how far up it was when I began. How many times did I use this one? I used this over 20 times. 23 times. That is a lot for me, especially since I had so many lip products to use this month. And I had another lip gloss that I wanted to finish as well, but I was so drawn to this. So yeah, I just let myself use that one since I want to use it up anyway at some point, so why not? And that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I am so happy about this progress. I hope you are too if you're doing this project or any other project. I think it's so motivating to do this project, so yeah, I hope you like it. If you want to join, please do. Please subscribe. Hit that like button if you liked this video, and I hope I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Bye.